And why do you look at the speck in your brother's eyes, but do not consider the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me remove the speck from your eye, and look, a plank is in your own eye? Hypocrite! First remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Here Jesus used an intentionally funny illustration. He doesn't mean that literally. He's using it just to be memorable and funny. He's not speaking literally about somebody who has a board in their eye. I mean, that you'd take that person to the doctor. I mean, they're dead. But the illustration is funny. You have a little speck of sawdust in your eye, and I notice it. And I say, hey, let me help you out with that speck of sawdust in your eye. You know, when I walk around, it hits you with the board in my eye and this, and I can't see it very well. It's a hilarious illustration, and it's pretty powerful, isn't it? Jesus says, that log in your own eye, take it out of your own eye, then deal with your brother's speck. Kind of nice having this up here. That just makes you feel like a teacher in an old school, doesn't it? I'll put that away right there. You get the illustration. Now notice this. Jesus did not say that you're prohibited from caring about your brother's speck. Maybe your brother really does have a speck in their eye. And Jesus said, oh yeah, fine, help your brother with their speck, but only after you've dealt with the board or the plank that's in your own eye. And again, sometimes this has been true of those who call themselves disciples of Jesus. Isn't that why Jesus warns us about it right here? Isn't that why he speaks to us as believers? And he goes, look at your own life first. Now, Jesus does not imply here that you have to be sinlessly perfect before you can ever talk to anybody else about their life. That would be a strange exaggeration of what Jesus says. But I'll say this. If my life is filled with sexual compromise, what right do I have to talk to anybody else about their sexual sin? Shouldn't I get the plank out of my own eye before I deal with the speck that's in somebody else's? It's just an effective way for Jesus to illustrate this point that he speaks about.